We should have had a question about like how terribly can a team mess up their name.
What would you say is the answer though?
Steak is definitely taking the cake. Visa, Cash App, MasterCard, Zelle, PayPal.
Note for the record, we've gone 5 rounds of this without scoring a single point.
Why would you point that out, Rob?
Yeah.
We've got one more round. All we need is one right answer at the right time. We can bring the whole thing home. So
It's true. Just one
keep
point.
my chin.
Welcome to the final round of FanAmp's first ever Family Feud tournament, sponsored by F1 Destinations. I'm Greg, and I'm the founder of FanAmp, and I'm super excited for what's in store today. For those of you who don't know, FanAmp is a community hub where F1 fans like you from around the world can come to connect with one another and your favorite creators. You can also find news, stats, and other important and timely information. You can play along to races and earn points and prizes with our predictions game, and you can even access race essentials before you head to the track as you're planning your trip, or while you're there. There's so much more than that in the app, so make sure you give it a try. If you're tuning in for the first time, be sure to hit pause here, head back out and find the playlist and start from episode 1. If you're caught up already, then you know what's in store. This is the battle between two of the top teams competing for third place in our tournament. These two teams fought valiantly against many other creators and brands, but unfortunately they fell just short of the grand finale. While they can't win the grand prize, they can still win that coveted title of FanAmp's first ever Family Feud tournament third place finishers. Our friend and sponsor F1 Destinations has graciously supported the show with 2 tickets to the Australian Grand Prix for the first place finisher. F1 Destinations is an incredible travel site focused on Formula One, with guides, access to tickets, and much more to make planning that trip to the F1 race of your dreams a reality. So definitely head over to their website, f1destinations.com, and see what's in store. Before we meet today's teams, let's go over the rules. The rules are simple. We surveyed F1 fans like you with basic questions, and the teams are now going to compete over 3 rounds to guess what you said. They'll get points for each right answer. The team with the most points at the end of those 3 rounds will be our winner and take home that third place title. And unfortunately for the loser, they'll leave empty-handed. And with all that, it's time for battle. Let's go. So, based on their answers from round 2, our first team may get arrested the next time they're anywhere near Valtteri Bottas. Please welcome Adam, Terry, and Rob, aka the Fantasy Formula.
I regret nothing.
Yeah. We are the official Valtteri Bottas fan club.
Yes, you are. Did you have you gone and tried to find anything he's auctioning off lately after the show?
No, but he has posted a nice picture of himself in these budgie smugglers on Instagram today, I noticed. You know, so we are stalking him. It is known.
He's screenshotting it.
It didn't. I wasn't stalking him. It was flat out in my feed, straight there as soon as I opened my phone. So, lucky us.
You come on Adam's targeted feed for budgie smugglers from last show, so.
That was a Google search I also don't regret. I'm learning a lot from this show, Greg. Thanks for having us.
It's all about education. It's all about education. What have you guys been doing since the last episode to train, to get ready to crush your competition today?
Revising.
What was that?
Revising.
Okay.
I've been trying to make sense of what the Racing Bull's new team name will be and when we'll hear it for sure. And just keeping an eye out for Gunther and where he lands next. I think that was the big news that broke since the last time we met.
Okay. I met Gunther. Can I say that? That's like a.
Oh yeah, you were at the audio
That's
show.
news.
Yeah, that's news. Yeah.
The auto
I met
show.
Gunther. He was in good spirits. He seemed
How many
very
F-bombs?
into himself.
Any F-bombs?
No, he was just chilling. He was cool.
What did you guys talk about?
Just said thank you for Drive to Survive and breaking up my winter break with some decent news. And just said hello.
Did you end up seeing Luke or anyone there at the show?
I did actually. I caught him literally right at the end on the way out, so that was actually good to say hello to him. So last thing on the way out, and there was no violence. It was fine. It was all good.
Okay, good. I'm glad. We don't condone any violence between you guys.
There is no photographic evidence either way, I must add, but it was all good.
If they can't make it to the finals, we're happy to fill in. But,
yeah.
you know.
Okay, I'll pass the word along. But first, you'd have to get through this next team. So let's meet your competition. Their competition called out sick after upsetting defeat last round, but they're back and they're ready to go now. So please welcome Kaitlin and Irene from the FanAmp team.
Hi, I don't know who called out sick though.
I was making it up. It was just,
Okay.
I couldn't get creative with an intro, so
I was like, Irene has been on here through sickness and through health. I know that.
That is true. I was very sick one week.
Yeah. And we're still.
All right, then you know what? I take it back. They weathered the storm. They just kept going.
No, what he should have said is they showed up because they would get fired otherwise.
That's true. We were being forced to do this at gunpoint.
Slave labor, Greg. Not good.
No.
He pays us, don't
It's all
worry.
voluntary. All voluntary employment. So what have you both been doing to prepare yourselves to crush these guys?
I guess also revising in the depths of the internet.
I don't need preparation. I just kind of raw dog life. So
Man, put that on a t-shirt.
I'm going to give a shout out to Maria Diaz for that quote. I definitely did not make that up in my head. But...
And I'm just going to transition. So let's get right into the first round.
Yeah, Greg saw an HR incident coming up there. You just got to transition.
I don't even know what you guys said. I don't speak English. Let's go. Just as a reminder, the first person is going to try to yell out ding, 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 buzz, buzz, buzz. First person to do that will get control to give their guess. Who is going to play to start from the fantasy formula?
Let's go 3 for 3. I'll start us off.
Okay. All right. I like it. I'm not. If I were a betting man,
I wouldn't be
Put
putting
on a
anyone
fan.
in. Let him put it that way.
Did he get them all
Absolute
wrong?
control of the board.
You got them all wrong last time, Adam.
This is the first time for everything.
Yeah.
I love it. He's got the enthusiasm. It never dies. So Adam's up. Caitlin and Irene. Who from you? Both.
I guess Kate, since I went first last time.
All right. So Caitlin and Adam. Let's do it. All right. We surveyed F1 fans. The top 7 answers are on the board. Adam, Caitlin, the first person who screams out ding, 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 buzz, 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 will get to guess. The question is, name the best F1 driver duo, past and present.
Ding, ding, ding.
Caitlin.
I have no answer. Oh, this is so bad. I'm going to go. I forgot every driver ever. Oh my God, this is really bad. I'm going to go Lewis and Valtteri. I love
Why
that
Lewis
duo
and Valtteri?
personally.
Why Lewis and
Oh,
Valtteri?
why? Because I love Valtteri so much, and Lewis is the greatest of all time. But like them together was just very lovely to watch, and I think that was one of the first. When I was watching Drive to Survive, it was one of the first moments where I realized I was like, oh, like teammates like can really, really hate each other, but also like very much support each other like off the track. I don't know. It was just like a thing. I was just like, wow, I love camaraderie and teamwork. This is so great. And this was also the time where I thought that Pierre Gasly was like the greatest of ever for some reason. So like maybe don't trust my judgment there.
Is he not?
No, not at
That's
all.
news to me.
He's
All
like
right,
he's
well,
dropped
let's-
so far on my roster, like down to like 18th, 19th. So,
Oh no. Let's see if your Hamilton and Bottas though is right. So show me Lewis and Valtteri. Ding ding ding. All right. Adam, it's your chance. You get a guess. You can try and steal control of the round.
Gonna go with recent, Max and Checo.
Say more. Why Max and Checo?
I'm hoping that we went with a lot of newer F1 fans that only know of a world where Max is winning world titles. So they thought, best tandem of all time, let's go with the winningest driver since some of these new followers have been watching F1. And that's Max and Checo. And hopefully they break up the ban during silly season this year. And there's a new teammate for Max in 25.
Right. That's a great wish for the best driver duo, past and present. Let's see if the team that will inevitably break up is on the board. Show me Max and Checo. Ooh. Okay.
The streak
All right, that
continues.
means the streak
Consistent.
does continue. He is consistent.
Consistent, if nothing else.
well, I mean, Adam.
Emphasis
Adam,
on the
let's
if
think
nothing
logically
else.
here. If Hamilton and Bottas were third, and they're an older driver duo, like it's been a couple years, then why would a current one that hate each other be on this board at all?
Well, you never know.
Honestly, I had another driver duo in my head, and I said, you've been wrong every other time. Let's try something a little bit different. Wrong kind of different.
You can tell us what the guess was, if you want.
I'll tell you after you get 3 X's and it comes back to us.
Boom! Drop the mic.
That's really confident of you.
All right. Well, Kaitlin, your choice. Do you guys want to pass or play?
I think we'll play. I think we can name drivers. I just panicked, so we'll play.
All right. Well, then over to you, Irene.
I'm gonna go Brosades,
Which would be?
which would be Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. Iconic.
And why that duo? Why Brosades?
Because they're such an iconic duo. We all remember what happened in Spain, I think, and the years leading up to it. I think it will stay in everybody's mind forever. So I'm gonna go Brosades.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see if you're right. Let's see if it's stuck in their memory. Show me Brosades.
No way.
Who filled this out?
That's what I want to know. What?
I filled it out 100 times. It took a lot of work.
Lots
Oh
of
my
has
goodness.
pairings, Greg.
What was that?
Lots of has pairings you probably put in there.
Wait, we're certain that they.
I
did
mean,
not
I don't want to
put-
say, but yeah, it's all.
Please,
it's all
please,
Haas.
Logan, double check that.
I swear they would be on the board.
Well,
Okay.
Our
Wow.
only teammate to win a title on the same team is Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my
All right.
goodness.
People don't understand the extent of the lore, though. We have like Dev on our side to explain the real extent. They did used to love each other, you know.
all right. Well, Kaitlin, it's over to you to try and keep it going. You've got one wrong answer so far. There's still 6 answers on the board. I'll repeat the question one more time for everyone watching. Name the best F1 driver duo, past or present.
Well, considering Mercedes wasn't on here, I'll go let's go Pierre and Yuki. People love them.
That's a good one.
Thank you. If it's
Love
not
a
on
good
here, I'm gonna
Yuki.
cry.
I'm really I cannot believe Mercedes is not on this.
Oh, I know.
Well, let's
You know
see
what's
if-
crazy? I
let's see.
sent this to Dev to fill out, so maybe she lied to me.
No.
Well, we restricted the form to only 1 entry per person, so she's only a small percentage. Let's see. Let's see if you get Pierre and Yuki though. So show me Pierre and Yuki.
Interesting.
It is in fact on the board.
I feel like that's really telling as well. Like it's not necessarily based on pure talent. That's the hint I'm getting from that.
Say more. Why? Would you say that?
Well, like, let's look at Hamilton and Bottas and the number of constructor and driver championships they've won, and the number of races Pierre and Yuki have won, let alone
I know.
podiums.
Pierre and Yuki versus Max and Checo.
This is where my chronically onlineness comes in. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've got to think about, what are people seeing all the time, right? What makes them happy? Irene, back to you.
I'm gonna go with Carlos and Lando.
And why that duo?
I feel like they took over the internet in a couple years ago, right? I'd say that. And I'd say that people's maybe on the wrong side of the internet. Clearly I'm on the wrong side of the internet, but I feel like people still are like, this is the best
I
or
agree.
the funniest duo ever.
I agree.
Okay.
I'm hoping at this point.
Well, let's see if your hope pays off. Show me Carlos and Lando.
Okay.
Very muted reaction to getting it right. Nice.
I'm like,
I think
wondering
you're waiting
who's
for like a trap to go off.
I'm like, I just like can't tell who filled this out. It's like, are these people like current TikTok, Twitter stans, or are they like older fan? Like who? 17 people said Hamilton and Bottas, but like number one, there's only like a couple options in my head, and I'm like, I know that this is definitely based on like TikTok answers, but they're two very different like ends of the spectrum here.
Yeah, wait. Okay. I'm like, who's number one?
I think I know. I think I have.
Let's find out. See,
Here.
what do you think, Kayla? It's back to you.
I think Mr. Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen. But there's also another answer that could go with Daniel Ricciardo.
I think you're right.
I think I'm right too. It's at least on the board. If it's not on the board, I'm closing my laptop and
We're quitting.
I'm gonna go to the
This
gym.
has become a team, a 6-player or 5-player game. Okay.
Yeah, we're all confused.
Yeah.
We're just all working
It's
together
us
now.
against the answers.
We're just getting some points anyway, really.
Yeah, exactly. This is how you guys get the points.
Yeah,
It
we
feels
just
like we're
have
part of something. Yeah.
If we've got 4, can we just have those?
Camaraderie.
We'll bend the rules on this one. All right, well, let's see if you are right, if Max and Daniel is on here. Show me Max and Daniel.
You it?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
One was right, Adam. One was wrong. But yeah, number 1, Max and Daniel. So you've got 3 left. Still have, like, number 7 might be a little bit trickier, but you still have couple guesses. Irene, it's back to you.
I'm gonna go Daniel and Lando. Yeah.
Okay. Why Daniel and Lando?
I feel like they still hang out, and every time you see Lando wearing Daniel's merch, the internet like freaks out a little bit. And they also like, yeah, they're like flying their little private jets together. I think they're a good pairing. Classic pairing.
Let's see. Show me Daniel Ricciardo and Lando Norris.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So we have like
Down
one more, right?
You've got one more.
Yeah.
Fantasy guys, get ready because you may have a chance to steal. Kaitlin, over to you.
I'm thinking thoughts. I'm gonna go recent, even though it seems like none of these are recent, but like I have to because I have a feeling he has to be on here somewhere. So I'm gonna go Oscar and Lando. I don't know though. Like honestly, I don't know. And that's
They
okay.
had a good season this past year.
They
They're
did.
fun.
People do love them together. So.
Yeah. All right, well, let's see. Oscar and Lando, is that on the board?
Damn.
All right, guys. I'm like nervous to give you the question.
I'm glad this isn't me. I'm glad I got the dumb answer out of the way.
So I guess Terry or Rob, whoever wants to give it to me, we'll
It's
have
me,
you
isn't
guys
it?
start the round next. Yeah.
Oh, I'll
Terry,
go.
over to you.
I'll go. I really don't know. Looking at this, I'm going to go for Seb and Charles.
Ooh,
Okay.
Good answer. Good answer.
Why Seven Charles?
Just iconic, isn't it? Ferrari's got to be in there somewhere, surely. And Seb and Charles, both pretty current. And I think a lot of people would remember that one. I was thinking longer Ferrari to him before that answer, but looking at these answers, I've switched it to a more recent pairing.
Everyone would remember that one except for me, apparently.
I don't know, it hasn't come up yet, but yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Well, let's see. Show me Seb and Charles.
That is shocking.
All right, so that means Kaitlin and Irene, you guys take the points. Are there any other guesses before we reveal these answers? Any
I
other guesses?
realized one like right after.
Schumacher and Barrichello.
I was
The,
gonna
the
say-
gut that I repressed from my other wrong answer was Senna and Prost.
That's the one I just switched from.
Yeah, I
was gonna
highly
say
doubt those were on
Charles
here for
and
some
Carlos
reason.
now.
Even Charles, yeah, Charles and Carlos, sure.
I feel like
like
Charles
it has to be
Carlos.
some Ferrari in there.
Or
That's what I mean,
Charles
like-
and Pierre, because they're like real life friends and have been forever. Like
Okay, so we
that's
got Charles and Pierre, Charles and Carlos,
yeah.
Senna and Prost, Schumacher and Barrichello. Let's see. The number 4 answer was Senna and Prost.
I still would have lost because there's this third.
At least you would have gotten one right theoretically.
Wow.
Let's see what the number 5 one was. Charles and Carlos. And then number 7, Terry, this one's gonna sting. Number 7.
It is.
Right when you think you don't know the people.
Oh
That's
my
it.
god.
That'll teach me from changing my mind, going down
Yeah.
Adam's thought process.
Yeah,
Would love
both
to
of
see
you.
the demographic on who responded here. Like, you can definitely tell the top heavy answers are all the Gen Zers, and probably the bottom few are the Gen.
The old guard.
Yeah, the old
The
guard.
old
indeed.
Yeah.
To be a bit diplomatic there.
Yeah, we next time we do this, we'll get age and location in the
So,
form.
I mean, I think like there are still enough, like Senna and Prost and Schumacher and Barrichello, like there's enough there together that would have been 16 people. So that's not like a tiny amount, theoretically. Like, we've got some older people.
It's good they're on there. I'm happy they're on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy they filled out the survey. I'm here for it.
It's going to be where it is, you know.
We'll send them all your thanks after this. We'll reply back.
Cheers.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the second question. This one is going to be Terry and Irene, right? Okay. You ready to go?
Yeah. I'm never
All right,
ready for these things.
let's do this one more time. Irene, are you ready to go?
Yeah. I am ready. I'm ready. It's fine.
Okay, got better. Terry, what about you?
Absolutely. Come on.
There we go.
We need
There
the
we go.
confidence.
All right, well let's do this again. Round 2, Terry and Irene. Top 7 answers are on the board. What do you think F1 drivers' most common intrusive thought in a car is?
Ding, ding, ding.
Irene.
I'm gonna hit him with my car.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him with my car.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna hit him with a car. That was the number 1 answer.
Oh wow. I'm surprised that was on there. That's
Why
mine.
did you guess it then?
I was like, that's my intrusive thought, you know? Like when I'm driving, I'm like, I'm gonna hit him with my car. So I was like, maybe. But
Okay.
surprise.
All right. Interesting strategy.
Wait, where do you live and where shouldn't I walk?
It was like when I drive like in the city going to the Holland Tunnel and there's like no traffic moving, that's when I'm like, I'm gonna use my car as a battering ram so I can go home. It's the Holland Tunnel. So
Don't walk in the Holland Tunnel.
Good to know.
Yes, this is why New York's unsafe. All right, Irene, then the choice is yours. Since it was the number 1 answer, do you want to pass or play?
We're gonna play.
All right. So then, Kaitlin, over to you.
I have too much pride to pass. I don't have another answer for you right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right, well, we'll give you about 20 seconds to think.
Can you sing?
I'll
Can you sing
I'll
for
repeat
me?
the question. No, I'll repeat the question again.
Okay. There is
What do you
music
think?
that could play.
F1 drivers' most common intrusive thought in the car is.
What if I just closed my eyes?
We will give you a wrong answer.
No, what if I just closed my eyes is the answer?
Oh, that was your intrusive thought. I was like, are you still on the I'm not going to answer this kick?
No!
If the emoji of someone sleeping pops up as number 2, I'm gonna riot.
It's like, what if I just
All right,
like...
so you're saying they're going to shut their eyes.
Yeah, it's like Jesus take the wheel moment, you know? Like, I give up.
All right. I'm new at this intrusive thought game. Show me. I'm going to close my eyes.
Okay. Do you guys want the backstory of this intrusive thought question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Irene knows the backstory. She was there. We were watching Free Practice 1 at Coda, and we were with like a few people, and we just all kind of at the same time were like, what if we just ran onto the track? Like, does anybody really want to just like run onto the track right now? Like, just
Oh
go.
yeah.
Yeah. That was the intrusive, and yeah, so it was just very funny that we all at the same time were like, what if we just like went and did it? So that's the background to this question.
The thought isn't that we want to get hit by a car, it's like the adrenaline as we run out before a car can hit us. That's the real kicker there.
Yeah.
How long do you think the adrenaline lasts when you turn and see a car coming at you going 200 miles an hour?
The point is you don't get hit
And you
by
can't
the
get out
car.
of the way.
They would stay off the racing line.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Be the fastest through the racing line.
All right, duly noted. Duly noted. You put the fence up. All right, Irene, over to you. Your guess. One wrong answer so far.
What if I pee my pants right now?
Okay. That. Thankfully, I'm not thinking anymore that this is what you or Kaitlin would do now, and it's actually intrusive thoughts. So let me see if peeing my pants is an intrusive thought.
Okay.
Okay, nice. Kaitlin, it's back to you.
Okay, I've reconfigured what I was thinking in this case. I wish I had a snack right now.
Okay.
I'm hungry. My tummy hurts. Something along the lines of I need to eat something.
All right. Let's see if they need to eat while they're racing, or think they do. Show me I'm hungry. Nice. Moving quick. 4 left on the board. Irene, back to you. One X.
What if I brake checked the person behind me?
Okay.
I'm learning a lot about Irene today.
I'm like, I sound like a really bad driver right now.
Not to car
I can
share.
carpool with you anytime.
Yeah.
Do you have your license?
Yeah, from Jersey. Of course I have my license.
Like your driver's ed instructor is like retired after that.
Yeah, I'm like, oh god.
All right, well, let's see if brake checking is up there. Show me hitting the brakes. Nicely done. All right, you've got 3 left. Kaitlin, it's back to you. Still only 1 wrong answer.
See, the thing is, Irene drives all the time, so she knows what her intrusive thoughts are. I don't.
You ride the subway. Try and make a parallel.
I'm not subway surfing, that's for sure. I mean, the first thing I was thinking, but like this is so similar to like the eyes closed thing. It's like, what if I just like pulled over and like stopped? But like, I don't think that somebody's gonna say that necessarily.
I was thinking that too, though.
Okay, what if I just gave up? Stopped.
Okay, stop the car. I'm like, this is
Stopped the
throwing me
car,
off.
gave up, race over. It's lap 13, and Max is
Okay.
already on lap 40.
Okay, I'm done. Stop the car.
I'm done. I'm over it.
Let's see if they're stopping the car. Show me. Stop the car. Okay, Irene, now it's over to you.
I guess in a similar vein, what if I took a nap right now?
Okay.
You know,
Sleepy.
sleepy. Max is 30 seconds ahead anyway. He can stop whenever he wants. He takes a nap.
Sleepy, hungry, have to pee, also violent.
Yeah.
This girl head.
To recap, Irene's intrusive thoughts are, what if I hit this driver? What if I brake check them? What if I just take a nap?
Yeah.
In that order.
Just the spectrum of my driving.
I can only imagine like driving with you to college and just like being scared, never doing it again, dropping out. All right, let's see if falling asleep behind the wheel is their intrusive thought. Show me falling asleep. Okay. Fantasy guys, it's back to you. Terry. Or no, you did it, so we'll give it to Rob
Well,
this time.
no pressure, Will.
Got 3 answers left on the board. What do you think the F1 driver's most common intrusive thought in the car is?
This is like, I think I'm reaching here, but on a race day, I think they'd want to be, if you're out of the running for points or out of the running of the race, you just be looking forward to going out on the town that night. Like, I'm keen for a drink, I'm keen to party. I'd much rather be doing that than driving.
Good answer.
Okay. All right. Let's see if it's time to party. You're up there. Show me. Let's party. All right. Any other guesses before we reveal these? Terry or Adam, did you have anything that you were going to say?
No, all I could think of was Ocon and Sargent and Qatar just being nauseous. Because they're overheated or something, but I couldn't think of anything else.
Maybe like throwing fists. You know, like Max
They wanna
did.
fight.
Knock on.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, like I want to. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
no.
Adrenaline. Fight.
Giving NASCAR.
Let's see. Number 3 answer was crash into the wall.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
The
I
number
kinda
6 answer
The other two put together.
ignore track limits. Keep going. And the final one, number 7. Turn off the radio.
That's a good
I've
one.
done that before. Just like been on the phone with somebody and just said, I'm done with this. And just like kept driving.
I'll note for the record, we've gone 5 rounds of this without scoring a single point.
Why would you point that out, Rob?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
was
almost
there,
impressive for a different reason, yeah.
Was there a pun in
Always
that?
the
Was that a
difference for
pun?
records.
Consistent
It's a
if
little
nothing
concerning
else.
that it's concerning that you guys like have a whole show for like game fantasy is like a game and you guys haven't won a single thing here.
We like facts and stats.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what
We-
really matters.
yeah.
Black and white answers.
Yeah.
The people trust them for the logic and the reason.
Yeah.
This is too wishy-washy.
Yeah, updates and track strategy we're fine on, you know. Finding out what people think about things, nah.
But not TikTok favorite drivers.
No.
Oh, damn it.
Now if it was
Still got-
contract extension finish dates or something like that, we'd be fine, we'd be flying about now.
We've got one more round. All we need is one right answer at the right time. We can bring the whole thing home. So
It's
I'll
true.
take just one
keep
point
my
then.
chin up.
It's two, I need to say one.
We should have a question, or we should have had a question about like how terribly can a team mess up their name or
Oh,
their
yeah.
logo or their branding.
Steak, F1, whatever is, they're
But
really...
what would you say is the answer though? Because it could be anything, couldn't it?
I think
Visa,
steak,
cash out, PIN number, MasterCard.
Steak is definitely taking the cake for both, in my opinion. However, Visa, Cash App, MasterCard, Zelle, PayPal, Venmo has definitely
They're out there.
they're
They'd be
there,
alright to
all
get-
right. I
Maybe
think
if
what
we was
makes
getting you into them, and they'd be fine.
well, what makes it worse is that they did it by accident, then deleted the account, then made a new account, then deleted that account, and now they just don't exist.
Yeah.
Wait, they
So-
deleted the whole...
Oh, they
Yeah.
deleted the entire
Yeah,
Instagram completely.
It's a whole saga. It's brilliant.
And then made another one that
What?
was like Visa, whatever, RBR, instead of just
and-
RB.
And then they came
Way
back as AlphaTauri for like an hour, and now they've gone again.
Oh,
So-
you're back?
Yeah, they come back this afternoon, and then went again.
You know what they say? Well, what they say in in business is just relaunch yourself all the time, right?
Well,
Not every hour though, Greg. Not every hour.
Yeah, that's like something I've heard
Well,
about.
no one was technical with it.
I think someone working their notice who's changed the password just afternoon going. Cash on me.
I was thinking of a rebrand of Visa Cash App F1 Fantasy HQ, and they beat me to it. So I'll have to come up with a new.
I think it's Visa. What's in your wallet? Red Bull Racing. So
Visa Cash App me at insert my Cash App here, Red Bull Racing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who
you should
uses
do
Cash
that.
App is what I want to know. I don't know anybody who uses Cash App.
It used to be such a huge thing here, like amongst like high schoolers, college kids. Like when I
Really?
like, just I think it ended just before you would have gone to college.
Yeah,
it was,
'cause
like, huge.
I'm
So
a-
ironically, in the UK, Cash App is like nothing. That's all it means. Absolutely nothing.
You only use Cash App?
No,
Oh, you. Okay.
it's not even.
you know, you
I mean,
the
listen,
brand.
Cash App has a lot of crypto. That would be why. Cash App, like,
Yeah.
they have a huge crypto branch of it.
I mean, Visa is recognised, but the Cash App over here is just like.
Yeah, I think it's a really like
It's a-
American thing.
It is.
It
yeah,
is.
It doesn't exist in Australia either.
No, I heard that on TikTok earlier. Steve, you guys need to be on TikTok because I learned an actual fact on there, which is that
One-
Cash App doesn't
one
exist in
fact.
Australia.
One fact.
One fact.
it's because when you use TikTok so much, you lose the brain cells, right? So you're down to you can only process so many facts per day.
Damn.
That's true.
That was a bad joke. Sorry to anyone who likes TikTok.
Irene sitting here with her 50K followers.
Yeah,
on
I'm like,
TikTok.
Irene's big on TikTok. That was a bad joke. Sorry, Irene. All right, well, we're just going to move. I'm just going to keep this going. We'll go on to round 3. Let's get something new up here. This one is going to be Rob and Kaitlin. It's 149 to 0, but what that means is this round's worth double. So there's 200 points up for grabs, which means it's still anyone's game. And that's the power of catch-up mechanics. So the question, Rob and Kaitlin, are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Rob, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. All right. The question is, if Lando Norris had to compete on a game show, which show would he join?
Box,
Ding, ding,
box.
ding.
That is Rob.
Oh, I said box, but anyway.
Well, we said you all three things, so up to you, Rob.
All right, I would probably do I have to say a specific singing? Like, I was going to say, like, American Idol or English Idol or whatever it is, but does that cover all audio?
So
It would
Wait, was it a
actually
game show?
cover
Sorry,
it.
was it a
I
game
see what you're
show?
saying. So if
Was
there's
it a game show or a talent show? I didn't...
Oh.
a game show.
It's game show. Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
Well-
Sorry, game show. In that case, I'll say Family Feud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if you're right. Show me Family Feud.
No.
Okay. Very fitting. Very fitting. This is not product placement. Rob, nicely done. Number one answer. That means it's your choice. Do you guys want to pass or play?
We're going to play.
All right. We're gonna play.
You know that means I have to answer now, right?
Yes. But I said to you before the show, Adam, the last, however many times we've always passed, and that seems to have backfired. So let's hopefully score some points.
that hesitation in that comment.
Sorry. Like a Hail Mary in it. Final round.
You got this.
All in.
All right, Adam, it's over to you. The question again: if Lando Norris had to compete in the game show, which would he join? What do you think?
I need to channel the people, and I feel like the people would say The Bachelor.
Okay. Why The Bachelor?
When you think of Lando, and what sort of game shows would he be on? I think just a game show about love and trying to find the right one for him. I think he's fairly recently single, so he's eligible for the show. Let's see what happens. He's no Valtteri Bottas, but I think he'd be on The Bachelor.
I'm guessing you're saying that because of Valtteri's ass. Let's find out though. Show me The Bachelor.
Oh, thank God.
This is
I officially don't know anything, guys.
I mean, that was a good answer. That really was.
That
I'll
was
give
a
you
good
that.
answer.
It was. But also, you have to remember that The Bachelor is extraordinarily irrelevant now.
Golden Bachelor though. Apparently.
Yeah, it was
Big
good for about 4 episodes, and then it turned out that the guy was like a terrible person and like cheated on his dying wife. Yeah.
deal.
Is that
I missed
funny?
that part.
Moving on.
All right. All right. Well, Terry, over to you.
Is now a good time to admit I don't watch any game shows?
Sure, you can.
Should we have had that one earlier? Oh my word. I think a show like, do you know what? Catchphrase.
Is that British?
Absolutely. And I'm hoping there might be some British people who answer.
Okay, we're gonna lock you in. When was the last time Catchphrase aired?
Last week.
Oh, really? It's
Yeah,
actually still on TV.
It's still going.
At 2 in the morning, or like
Prime time in the UK.
it really is British.
I'm literally picturing like a game show network when we'd stay home sick, and it's from like the 70s. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I was gonna say before 1998 for sure, because I have
That's
no.
the timeless classic.
Oh.
I guess, and it's still on the air, so
Just had Senna and Prost in the last round, Joe.
that's true. All right, well, let's see if
Anything is
catchphrase is up there. Show me Catchphrase.
Shocking.
Rob's gonna lose his mind.
I just find that it's just funny. I've never heard of the show, but That's clearly a geography thing, if nothing else.
Well, we all learned something new, another fact. So. All right, Rob, it's over to you. You've got 2 wrong answers. 6 still on the board.
All right, I'm
You guys,
Sorry, Greg.
no, I was just gonna say you've got to get a couple more to clear 149.
Can we cash out on 60? Is that okay?
No.
Just so you can score some points.
Yes, we just want
No.
points. You can have the game.
Can we bank
You've
some
gotta-
of it, you know?
you've gotta earn it. This is for the glorious title of 3rd place, so this is very important. You can put this on LinkedIn.
I'm clearly drawing, overthinking this, but I'm going to say Wheel of Fortune because of the connectedness to the wheels of the car.
Hold on, before we even go there, are you trying to tell me Wheel of Fortune's still going?
Yeah.
I think it's
Wait,
a very
what?
American game show. So
That's
I'm-
still happening, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
No way. How can we sit
Yeah.
here and say catchphrases going? Wheel of Fortune? It's ridiculous.
I love that you went super metaphorical with that, though. That was something.
Me overthinking.
All right, Wheel of Fortune's your answer? All right, let's see if you're right. Show me Wheel of Fortune.
Wow.
Wow.
Only 73 more points, Adam. Bring it home.
All right, Adam, no pressure, but the pressure's on you. 5 answers left. What game show would Lando Norris compete on?
Just gonna follow what Rob said. An American game show that's been going on forever is Jeopardy.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Jeopardy. Maybe he'll need a celebrity Jeopardy where the answers are a little bit easier. We'll go Jeopardy.
All right. Let's see if you're right. Show me Jeopardy.
Can I take what is a wrong answer for 500?
You can have, how many is that? 7 of them? Yeah. Adam, how many in a row is that?
Oh, at least 8.
Okay, 8.
But we got 2 answers, so it's all good.
Wait, so no
Alright,
matter
well-
what, though, like, even if I get this wrong, like, they still lose, right?
Correct. They will lose.
yeah.
But they
We'll
will get
win the whole
points.
thing if you can't guess one of the 5 that's left.
You
will
would,
get it-
but
they'll
you
get
would
the
only win
points.
76 points.
No, it's 70. It's all of the rest, right? 'Cause
No,
it's
no,
the
no,
whole-
no. You only get...
You didn't get the other answers. Don't try to
No,
confuse
no. It's
Greg.
only what's been guessed so far.
So we had no chance of winning.
I mean,
No,
if
you
you
did.
got
Not with
149
76. We
points.
would have to clear the ball. Well, we'd have to
Yeah.
Adam. The last round, 5th Gear Garms beat us, which it'll come out on Sunday. But they beat us because we won the first 2, and they beat us by 1 point on the 3rd round.
Yeah.
That is why we are here today. 1 point.
That was almost as close as ours.
I watched your episode, Terry.
This close.
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, you could still walk away with points. You won't win,
That's
but you
fair.
could still walk away with
I
points.
just want to know what they are now.
I can
Well,
also
it's-
make you guys like.
Magnum PI or something
Your
as well, you
points.
know.
It's gonna be something that is brand new and only airs on TikTok somehow.
American
Oh,
Idol.
You're Adam.
Well-
You were so close to what I was gonna say.
It's over to FanAmp. So it was Rob and Kaitlin to start. But Kaitlin, you
Oh, I
didn't
didn't
guess.
get to answer though.
Right, so we'll give it to you. What is
Sorry,
your
this
guess?
Like my Roman Empire. I need to say this. Love Island,
Okay.
not The Bachelor. Love Island.
Why do you think Love Island's the one?
Because there is nothing else I could picture that man on. Like, period, point blank. And it's a game. Well, I mean, they have Love Island games now. But, like, that man would have a new woman every week. Every bombshell would turn his head. He would just be so good on Love Island. And that's just it. Like, I don't think he needs, like, dudes to hang out with, too. So that's where The Bachelor goes, like, out the window. Like, because it's all about, like, friendship, too. Like, it's not just. Anyway, there's a lot to it. And if it's not on here, I'm going to cry.
It's all about the power of friendship. That's what Love Island's message is. All right, let's see if Love Island is up there. Show me Love Island.
Whoa.
Wow.
Exactly.
That is actually a British show, Terry.
It's British, Australian, and American.
I know, but it's like big in the UK.
Though, if I'm honest.
Why? You can win 250,000
250,000
in the US. Yeah.
on Love
Island, Greg?
Love
Is
Island.
that or 150 or 100?
It's
100K.
50. It's
100K.
50.
It's the winner's split 100. I unfortunately, regrettably, will admit that I
They
binge
changed
watched.
it.
Yeah, you watched. You've clearly watched Love Island.
Yeah, I've watched the
Can
last two
I
seasons.
just say,
yes.
the irony is it's actually on in the front room currently.
Is your wife watching?
Yeah, she is, yeah.
Yeah, I know they have the All Stars season on, and I can't wait to start watching it when it comes to
Yeah,
it.
I'm a bit disappointed I'm missing it, actually, but, you know.
I can't wait to watch it. I love Love Island so much.
Oh my god, that's heartbreaking.
It's heartbreaking. Yeah, we had coffee in game 1 that was right in front of me. Love Island now in game 3.
All right, well, we'll come up with another game for you guys for the next edition of this. For now, let's figure out what the last 4 answers were. So number 3 was Wipeout.
Okay.
Oh,
Number 4 was The Price is Right. Number 6, Survivor. And number 7, The Great British Bake Off.
Irene
I
says
was gonna guess that.
Irene was gonna say
How
that.
long is Lando lasting on Survivor?
I want to see
Literally,
him on the
that.
he'd
challenge.
be medevaced in day 1.
he's not
I wanna
winning
see him on
it,
the
is he?
challenge.
Let's be honest.
He would be good on the challenge. He would be funny.
Yeah, the challenge would be good.
Yeah, Greg, I am obsessed with that show now. I know we talked about it forever ago, but it's so good.
The challenge or Survivor?
The challenge.
Oh, both are good.
Anyway, yeah, he would die day 1. Like, he wouldn't even be voted off. He would straight up pass out. Pass away. Have to be mad about it.
Jeff Probst's like, all right, you guys ready to go? He's like, I quit. I'm out.
Yeah.
Thank you. He just wanted the flight to Fiji. All right, well, that was fun. Unfortunately, I think we're going to break the macro again. Yep, we did. It ended 267-0, but we had a lot of laughs. We had a great time. Everyone's happy. Terry, you're going to get to go watch Love Island. No, this was super fun. Thank you all for doing this. Fantasy Formula guys, any final words from this episode that you want to share with everyone? What should they keep a lookout for you what should they keep a lookout for you this season?
Well, the good news is we'll be back, so keep a lookout for that. And Greg, Rob, and I are meeting in Manhattan next week to talk about what the show will look like and how we can make it bigger and better than ever. So I'm really excited for that. And on the F1 Fantasy HQ side, I'm almost finished with a strategy guide for 2024 that's going to have how to play the game, some fun team names, some statistical analyses from last year. So I'm really excited to be a content creator from day 1 instead of a little bit later like I was last year.
I'm F1 Fantasy Hub, Twitter or X and YouTube, and similar to Adam, got a lot of content that's been pre-recorded that I'll be pushing out on my YouTube channel shortly. But in terms of the fantasy formula with Adam and Terry, super pumped for what this year has in store for us. There's going to be a lot of change, I think, to the structure of our programs, and I'm really excited to see where we can take this into the new season.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm excited about starting the season off. You know, I think we're going to have a really good show. I'm happy that my Formula 1 news is much better than my quiz show knowledge, if I'm honest. And it'd be nice to be back in some comfort of breaking Formula 1 news and guessing quiz shows, that's for sure. You know, so yeah, please don't judge us on this if anyone is watching. Our Formula 1 knowledge is better than our game show knowledge, that's for sure.
But the
Well,
humor's
would
the
say.
same, and that's what's good. Plus, you've got the podcast, right? Your podcast is back.
I have, yeah. I did launch my first one this year. I've been terrible at recording it over the previous couple of years. I've been jumping out at everybody else and not doing my own. So I'm making a conscious effort this year to get a routine in place and get it out. So yeah, that one launched tonight. So that one's out at the moment, which is F1 Coffee Corner Full Beans, and it's where I just talk Formula 1. It's great. It's where I just sit in my kitchen with a cup of coffee and just chat all about the latest Formula 1 news. So I really enjoy it.
What day of the week does it come out?
It tends to be a Thursday, so is when it should be coming out. It was a bit later this week, but it was good to get back in the habit of it, and it was good to just give my thoughts in the longer version, because it's hard when you do TikTok videos. You know, I'm sure Irene will be able to back me up on this one. To fit everything into a couple of minutes is just so hard to try and get the content. So sometimes it's good to talk more in depth about some of the topics going on and what's coming up. So that's what it's all about. It's all about just bringing the news and giving a bit more behind the depth on it, and a bit more sort of what could be going on, which it feels really good to get out there, and the feedback for it is generally quite good. So
that's awesome. Great. Well, again, it's been a pleasure to have you guys on the show. Looking forward to what the season's going to bring. Irene and Kaitlin, over to you. Any final words? You are the third place winners, I guess. We'll have to come up with the award on a piece of paper for you guys. Congrats. And any final words?
I'm sorry that your 0-point streak continued all the way until the end. That's a rough one.
Not as sorry as I am.
That's a really rough one.
I mean, on behalf of FanAmp, we have a lot of stuff coming this year. We've checked in with pretty much all of our content creators. We're excited to be launching new content creators in the next couple of weeks. Lots of new partnerships coming down the pipeline. Speaking of the lovely people on the screen, I guess below me or wherever they will be when this is edited, you'll be seeing a lot more of them. You're going to be seeing Terry in not only visual, audio, but also written format this year. So we are very excited for that, and just make sure you follow along on our socials for all the updates. And yeah, excited.
Yeah, and come say hi in the app. We'll be there for every race. Whenever the live shows are running, we'll take lineup submissions for fantasy and these guys will give you advice. So there's a lot to be thankful for and to look forward to for the year.
We have replies and threads now, which is something I'm going to say every time that it's brought up at all ever. We have replies and threads now.
And that's Irene's baby. So
yes.
There you go.
Yeah, Irene.
Awesome. Well, thank you all. Thank you again to our sponsor, F1 Destinations, for sponsoring the series. Thank you all to everyone who's watching, and we will see you in the app and at the track. Have a good one.